What is up, my thieves can't? What, or not thieves can't? Thieves can't what? Been doing a lot of different things, and playing a lot of different games. But what's up, guys? Welcome to the Thieves Den. There we go. There's English. If you guys remember our last video, we were going over a boon, a good beginner level deck for Commander. We also went over Anawan as our intermediate playing deck. And today we're going to go over Cardor. If you remember, we went over his box opening. He is more or less our expert level gameplay. His deck is very interesting, very meticulous. He comes down to, again, a lot of strategy on how you want to play it. But this one's a lot more strategy based. With him, when he enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures your opponent control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1. He's a lot of sacrifice, but not sacrificing all at the exact same time. Bless you, Dual Cat. Bless you, Dual Cat. We have one Dual Cat that has a hard time breathing, so he sneezes a lot because I think he has something wrong with his nose. He's been like that since we got him. Bless you. So he's been one of our best cuddlers, though. We love him. But yeah, so with that, a little bit more strategy based, because you've got to have him on the field, but you're also going to have other creatures on the field. So he's good to have. You want to have a lot of strong guys with him. He is a red-black, which is kind of interesting. I play with a lot of black-blue, red-blue, green, white, red, as you guys can see. That's kind of what I'm playing. But Carter is kind of a nice one to have. It's a little bit different from my play style. A little bit different just in general for me. As you can see, I have not sleeved his deck yet, so I have not gotten to play with it a whole lot. I'm still working on getting the funds to be able to go get sleeves. But yeah, definitely a fun deck. Definitely fun to see. Getting used to his play style. But it is nice to have because you only start with 40 life. Like I say, if you guys haven't checked out that video, definitely go check it out. But he's fun to play with. I mean, his commander, his game style, he's very annoying in the fact that you lose a lot of life. You usually want to counter him with a white deck that is a lot of gain life. So having someone like him, definitely not always a good idea. Mill deck's really fun to use against him because obviously you're taking a lot out of his graveyard. But I mean, he's a fun deck. I mean, you gain life, you lose life. I mean, he just becomes a good commander altogether. Because if you're playing someone like him, where you're taking a lot of damage and losing cards, having him on that field, if somebody else loses, if you're not wanting to mill a whole lot, he counters. Because as soon as he hits the field, he can't attack you. You can't be milled by attack damage from other rogues. Good counter to him. Or if you're worried about a really big landmass coming at you, he counters him. Because even if he gets a lot of counters, creatures that your opponents control can attack him. He's board control. Board control. Because people can't attack you at that point. Because of his ability. So he becomes where you have to attack somebody, and it can't be you. So if you have 4 opponents on the table, each of them get to attack each other. And it's not you. So you get to sit there damage free. For one, hi Dual Cat. Can you get your paw out of there, please? Thank you. You got your other paw in there, bud. You got to keep moving. Oh, hi Dual Cat number 2. You gotta be able to set it up, because then if they start losing creatures, they lose a life, you gain 1. So he's really good to have out there. Like I said, a little more of an expert style gameplay. Just because you want to be able to build it right, kind of have an ability. Excuse me. Recording this rather late. Have this ability to get him on the board, stop people from being able to attack you, but also giving you the ability that they lose life and you gain. It's a lot of life siphoning, but he's fun. He is a good commander, especially if you're an expert, kind of to play. There are other commanders out there that are a little bit better than him. Obviously, if you have a Wukong, that is S tier. Those are specifically built custom decks. Those are about $300 to $400 decks, maybe $5, depending on how you build them. Those decks are rather expensive. These are guys that are good for people just starting to building their decks up. I have 4 decks. These are 3 of them. I have a magic deck or a magician's deck that I started with. That will be kind of my next video. That is an intermediate, so don't make my mistake and pick an intermediate. You want to start with something like this, but you don't want to start with an intermediate kind of deck unless you have thoroughly went through, watched some videos on them. But all of these are good decks. All these are good commanders. Like I said, this is more of an expert level setup. Fun deck, good deck. Definitely check it out. If you're kind of reaching where I'm at, where you're intermediate to expert level player, and we'll have fun with it. But guys, as always, if you have a question about him or you want to see his deck, kind of how I play it, let me know down in the comments, and I'll show it to you guys. But if nothing else, guys, make sure you comment, like, subscribe if you are feeling it. I will be live, hopefully, around the time this video comes out. We'll find out, depending on your time zone. I am trying to set up a stream schedule. I am playing a lot of competitive COD right now because we're ending the season on Modern Warfare 3, getting ready for the new COD. So I'm going to be looking for a team over there going into next season for the new Call of Duty. So if you guys want to see that journey, let me know. I will stream everything. But you will not see my face. I don't do a face cam on purpose. I'd rather my gameplay do the talking. But if you guys do enjoy what I'm doing, let me know. I will continue to post this stuff no matter what. I hope you guys have had a great day. You guys enjoy your den. I'm going to enjoy mine. Hope you guys had a great day. Catch y'all next time.